Hi, beautiful Capricorns. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for all your generosity. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes. It's deeply appreciated. Capricorn energy. Capricorn. Whoa. There you go. Oh, jeez. Oh, eagle energy. The rainbow. The serpent. The arrow. The Undine cross. The crow. The witness. And the sacrifice. Look at the fours. 4, 4, 4, 4. Endings, new beginnings. You will witness. You are witnessing some sort of deception here. The universe has watched. These are all the universe here. Watching everything. Watching the blessings coming in, watching people trying to hang on. Okay, I can't believe the amount of fours here. The universe got your back here, without a doubt. The arrow, receiving this symbol reminds you that when you're in alignment with your heart and soul, you are on target and will soon be hitting your mark. Be true to your calling, release attachments, free yourself from bondage of unbridled ambition. Now is revealed to be a moment of contact in which your intention meets the material world. The arrow symbolizes the need to set your creativity free. It is time to admit that by continuing on the path you're on, you might be shooting yourself in the foot. Could it be that you have become so attached to winning the game that you have missed your mark? Know if your arrow was never meant to land where you wanted it to. Now is the time to regroup and ask yourself if what you're desiring is really worth your energy. This is a sign that something better is waiting. Consider the wisdom in not getting what you want. Suffering in this case is a pathway to heal the parts of you that feel unworthy, the parts that worry that there isn't enough. Make peace with those voices. What is truly yours will be waiting for you. The rainbow symbolizes the 7 steps to a true spiritual path, which manifest as the colors of the 7 chakras. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as the full realization of our own essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and the spiritual worlds. At the end of our lives, we journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you are in the right relationship with Spirit. Don't get caught in the pursuit of the illusion of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Find the treasure now, in the moment, by coming into the right relationship with those around you. All your gifts are at hand, so obvious you may have missed them. Be true to your intentions and do not be led astray by daydreams. Okay, the sacrifices here. To sacrifice is to make sacred. The sacrifice is an offering to gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love prepared for spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involved rituals, which in blood was offered to the gods. For example, the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain offerings of vegetables and fruits. In Middle America, however, the Lord of the Dawn became to teach the spirit preferred songs and our prayers to the blood of humans or animals. What is one person's thing? What is the one person or thing that you feel you cannot live without? It is time to offer it all to Spirit so that it may unfold as it will. Do not cling to the old form to allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourself in your dreams for far too long. Now is the time to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the doors to the infinite wealth. Do not delay. The serpent in life is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, renewal. She offers the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she sheds her tired skin. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. When you shed the past gracefully, life will not strip away with great drama. Indeed, that is something you want to avoid. Do not use your energies to seduce others or allow yourself to be seduced, even by your own ideas. The Andine cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the four cardinal directions, the upper, the lower worlds, and the steps to each of these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway to interdimensional travel, the proverbial eye of the needle we all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom to break free of the linear time. The time has passed and the window of opportunity has closed. Now is not the moment to take that leap that you've been over preparing for. It is best to wait until the conditions in heaven line up against to offer you a propitious moment. Any bold action you take now will require tremendous effort on your part. Just as important as knowing when to act is knowing when to return to your inner stillness and wait for more favorable times. So do not rush this journey. Don't wait for the proverbial pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Appreciate each and every moment as it is presented to you. What is it that you're holding on to, or what person are you holding on to, waiting for the proverbial pot of gold? When, let's see. Crow is the keeper of universal law, the law of truth. Crow teaches us to walk our talk, to find congruence between who we say we are and who we really want ourselves to be. The winged one insists that we speak truth, and we create truth instead of searching for it. And we bring truth to every situation we find ourselves in. Be true to your word. Crow arrives just as we have convinced ourselves that what we're doing right is justified. And while this might be the case in the realm of the relative truth, in the higher realm of absolute truth, it is not. Look deeply into your heart and remain alert. lest you convince yourself of something that isn't deeply true for you, or perhaps it is not the highest truth. Do not seduce yourself with illusion. Manifestation. Take one step at a time. Do not rush the journey. Gradually build on success, the start of something bigger. Don't take life so seriously. Enjoy the little things in life. Don't go overboard. This is some kind of celebration. Social events, a happy outcome, a group event, or socializing and going out more. Leaving things unfinished, tying up loose ends. Things being left unresolved. New creative ideas. Focus on expressing yourself, following your creative instincts, creative projects, or a creative life. Allow. See, this is seduction here. Charm, attracting things in life, attracting to something or someone. Hard to resist someone. Don't let it seduce you. Don't become bored. Some of you are having too many irons in the fire, not taking care of yourself. All work, all work. Feeling tested with a situation, searching for knowledge, further education, discovering some kind of truth. And this is not earthly truth. This is multi-dimensional truth. Feeling alienated in life, feeling like you don't fit in, dealings with a foreigner or a new experience in life. Abundance, your arrival to abundance. Financial blessings, rewards for your efforts. Money flows easily to you now. A male friend enters your life. A male romantic interest. A man will assist you. Or a man is playing a key role. Here is a love offer. Being asked out on a date. Positive new love coming in. Or a job offer you love. So romantic feelings are someone has romantic feelings for you, and you could be focusing in on love. Be careful not to be seduced to there's a strong pull here, but don't rush the journey. Everything unfolds at its own time. Let it unfold naturally. You could have been sacrificing yourself to something or someone for too long. It could be a job. It could be a romantic partner. It could be that you're spending too much time working and not giving to yourself. Could be a child, a new beginning, something brand new, spontaneous, being carefree. Neptune, the ruler of enlightenment, inspiration, illusion. Don't allow fantasy to seduce you. Don't let Could be your twin flame, a divine partner. Or could be you balancing your masculine and feminine energy. Saturn, karma, the world, accomplishment, responsibility, completion of cycles, having to set up boundaries, problems, a problem solver, curious, ask questions, adaptive, entrepreneur. Networking, marketing, social media, publicity, internet, fame, spotlight, exposure. This could be a boss, a CEO, a judge, a coach, a mama bear, a protective energy. Somebody could be a bully. Somebody could be had been strategizing to string you along. This is Mars. This is destruction, survival instincts, a lust upheaval, sudden change, chaos, aggression, the Tower. So this is a destructive force. This is someone very destructive. It could be a Scorpio. Scorpio brings in this Mars ruler of destruction. Endings are merely new beginnings. It's like tearing down the old to begin anew. Or it could actually be a destructive Scorpion energy we're talking about. Let's see what's going on. Someone is very rigid, very insecure, could be flaky or a know-it-all, a very defeatist shadow, reckless, gullible, addictive personality disorder, an instigator, lazy. Are you holding on to something that, or someone that is a destructive force? And it is about being truthful to self. Who is this energy? Am I being honest with myself? Don't be seduced into believing into an illusion. Somebody could be overworking. Being honest. Being truthful to self. Look, sincere. Look. So things may have slowed down, but be confident. This is entrepreneurial energy. Don't fall into a fantasy of some type of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Take time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Take time to... It isn't out there. There is no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It is what you make your life today. Circular in motion, the world, clarified by the world. Saturn is the regulator. Completion of cycles. There's been some destructive force. Maybe somebody was very selfish. Maybe they're argumentative. I don't know. You are going to have to trust your intuition. This is you balancing out your own masculine and feminine energies. It is. Someone is observing. See, that's the proverbial rainbow. The proverbial pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that everybody wants. The 10 of Cups. But someone is... Look. Someone is in love here. With you. But it's like they got seduced. They got seduced into another relationship that is a burden. They were ignoring their own happiness. I don't know, the moon here. Refusing to see what was hidden. Refusing to see. Not taking the time to see what made them happy. Not taking the time out to see what made them happy. Too busy working to see what they had. It was not later. It was not taking time out to see what they had when they had it. They had the pot of gold. It wasn't something off in the distance. It was in the here, in the now. Somebody refused to see it. See, they were busy waiting, looking to the future instead of seeing what they had right in front of them. Destructive energy, third party interference, destructive forces. So this destructive energy is perhaps someone very childish, a know-it-all. They're very flaky, they're very insecure, they're very rigid. So it's almost like they got seduced into believing that the grass is greener instead of taking the time to see that they had the proverbial rainbow right in front of their face. There is truth, and then there is a higher authority, a higher truth. They got to be honest with themselves. This person was loving, was overgiving. They were the ones doing all the work. They were. This is somebody who sacrificed, their own well-being for the sake of a relationship, person, place, or thing. Giving too much, putting in all the work. There is truth, holding on to the proverbial rainbow like it's down the road, it's down the road. Well, they got seduced into an illusion. This person thought, well, there's something better out there, and there was not. It's a higher truth. And now they're worried, very rigid, because they could be under judgment or made a wrong judgment call. And now they're sorry. Mm-hmm. And this person was lonely, so they gave to two, and now they regret it. This person is nervous and rigid because they got manipulated by either a Scorpio, or they got manipulated into ending a relationship that was their 10 of Cups, their 10 of Pentacles. So busy looking elsewhere, too busy working, not putting the work in. They end up with a very lazy, insecure, flaky, a know-it-all shadow. Seducing this person into an illusion, breaking up someone's marriage or interfering in someone's marriage. It was an illusion. So this person was hanging on to the proverbial dream. You know, hanging on, we can make this work. This one was doing all the work, giving of themselves, sacrificing themselves for someone who didn't see what they had. And now not finding the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that they thought they were going to find. The grass was not greener. Childish. Yeah, got manipulated. Someone troublemaking. Painful cycle, painful ending. And now they're hurt. The grass was not greener, they got hurt. Too busy focusing in on the tangible, This is someone who walked away from this person. They had given all the love that they could give. And they were too busy looking elsewhere for fulfillment. And I can tell you that they pushed this person away. Now there is truth and there is absolute truth. This person was the absolute truth. This was their destiny. This was their 10 of Cups. This was their 10 of Pentacles. The happy ever after. Listening to a destructive force. This was their joy, their peace, their happiness. I don't know. This is someone who is the epitome of a leader. This is someone passionate. This is someone who follows their passions. This is somebody who enjoys the moment, enjoys what they have today. And they hurt this person. And they are healing. And they are divinely guided to move forward. Scorpio energy. Endings, surrendering a karmic situation, or a karmic has seduced someone into ending a situation which was the proverbial dream. That's the truth. But this person was bored, perhaps, and looking at a destructive force here. They've made the wrong choice. Everything they had was right in front of their face the whole time. Stability, a loving, harmonious connection, someone strong, courageous, brave, independent, balanced, stable. And they threw it away for a karmic cycle. They refused to admit the truth. They refused to see the truth. This is living in denial, living in denial, living in denial. Well, yeah. Why can't I give to two? That's the temptation. Why can't I give to two? Why can't I? If I'm lonely, why can't I give in to temptation? If I'm lonely, why can't I juggle? But they had everything they needed right here in the Empress. Unconditional love, everything that they wanted. So somebody is sitting here, followed their intuition. This could be a creator. This is someone who is very creative. This is someone who loves unconditionally, enjoys the moment, enjoys their time with somebody. But this person's like, why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I? I mean, I'm alone here. Why can't I juggle? Why can't I? So somebody was jealous. This is a defeatist attitude. Who they chose is a defeatist attitude. Or they felt defeated. Someone reckless, someone who immature communications. And now there's regret. This is a poor me who they chose. Okay, quite honestly, that's who they gave an offer to. Someone very deceptive. This person was deceiving themselves, perhaps. It's a sneaky ass energy. They could have been acting as the temptress. They could have been tempting this person. You know, why can't you? Why can't you juggle? Why can't you come see me? Sending them emails, perhaps pictures, seducing them into believing the grass was greener. Talking them into. They should have slowed down. Someone had self-serving needs. Someone is very lazy. So very rigid, very nervous. They're in their shadow side. And now somebody's angry, frustrated, and heavily burdened. Very, very nervous. Because there is truth and there is a divine truth. Someone was sacrificing their own well-being to assist this person while they were out doing the grass is greener search out there. They're finding what they were searching for is completely not what they got. It was an illusion. Looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow instead of seeing what they have right in front of their face the whole time. Could not see it. So instead, they settled for fool's gold, and they've settled is what they've done. Listening to somebody who's like very insecure, very lazy, flaky, and a know-it-all. Thought that they knew everything, and now they were instigating, making this. They're a defeatist. They wanted to defeat whoever this empress was at all costs. Very destructive force. This is a twin flame who got seduced away from their divine partner. Well, alluring this person, well, why can't you have the proverbial dream? Why can't you have your cake and eat it too? Why can't you? They were seduced into an unhealthy, dependent situation. There is a truth, and then there is a higher authority, a 5D truth. So this person fell for an illusion. And I think, Capricorn, it is saying that you have sacrificed long enough. I think it is saying that you have had to sacrifice yourself in order to be with this person. It was like you were doing all the work. You were doing all the work in the relationship, all the loving, all the understanding, all the giving. And this person was being lazy in the relationship. I'm sorry, they were not doing what it took. And now it's like they're seeing the big picture, that this was an illusion. And the end of the rainbow is not out there. It's in your life today and every day. It's not out there. This person's like, oh my God, I'm getting bored. All I do is work. Why can't I have my cake and eat it too? How come I can't? And they were seduced into it. They were. They allowed themselves to be seduced. They have no one to blame but themselves for allowing themselves to be seduced. But they were. Hit them at a time of weakness, you know. Hit them at a time of weakness. Come in like the serpent, you know. Like Kundalini energy can be very good. And it could be used for destruction. And in this case, it was used for destruction. That's why you cannot rush the journey. Things are meant to unfold when they're meant to unfold. Seducing them, you know, into believing put them off their path. It took them off their path. It did. And you may have felt like you were doing all the sacrificing. You may have felt like you were doing all the giving. You weren't. They were giving very little and you were giving all. And we're not meant to be human sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? We're not meant to be. It's like you're meant to enjoy the moment. You're meant to enjoy your life. And someone you love wouldn't ask you to sacrifice yourself. That's what it is. You were empathic, you were loving unconditionally, and it's almost as if, you know, that damn grass is greener syndrome. You know, it's very rare that the grass is greener. Sometimes it can be, but it's usually not. On a percentage basis anyway. It's an enticement. It is an illusion. People promising you things that are pipe dreams, that this person got seduced into believing that they would have the proverbial dream. It's like it all sounds good. You know what I mean? It all sounds good, but it was not cracked up to be what they thought it was going to be. Take care.